In this video, Dr. Ngok will help you. People. So the way that we can do that is to clean the lungs, as well as keeping us have a healthy lung. So the lungs are an extremely important organ for our bodies. It helps to deliver oxygen into our organs as well as our cells. To deliver oxygen, let the cells work. And at the same time, it's going to be two-way waste. However, the lungs are an organ. It's in direct contact with the environment, with the air outside of us. Because that's it. It would also be very vulnerable as well as being affected by the poisons or this pollution of the air. And that's why the content in this video is Dr. Ngok. It's going to be about our three main problems. The first is, how do we limit what we do? Contact with the poisons, the air, as well as being SAO that we have an environment to air it. It's clean. It doesn't affect the function of our lungs. The second is, Dr. Ngok will share with you some of the let's do the SAO exercise to help our lungs. It's going to get rid of the toxin as well as well, it'll open up our lungs. Help our lungs. It works in the most optimal way. And the third, I'm going to talk about some foods. The food. It's our daily food to help us detox, or do we have a lung? It will be healthy. So the first one, what is it that Dr. Ngok wants to share with everyone here? We're going to have to do SAO to protect our lungs away from outside forces. And the first one is what's stopping smoking altogether. Because of the cigarettes, it's one of those things that's extremely toxic. It's not just our lungs, it's all our organs. Even if we smoke, or people who smoke secondhand. Everybody, according to one statistic, every year, 480,000 people died in the United States. For lung diseases, there are 41,000 of them. Deaths from secondhand smoke, people. It's not that we smoke so much. When in the family the husband smokes, but it's my wife and son, we are the ones affected. Because there's 41,000 people in the United States right now. They die every year. It's because of the fact that we smoke secondhand. So when we're smoking, or do we smoke secondhand? It's the smoke. It will hurt. It's the malhairs in the mucosa of our way down the road. And when it's hurt like that, normally, we have hairs like that. It will move, so that it'll bring air in. As well as, it's going to stop outside agents. For example, this dirt, or the bacteria or the viruses. And then it stops. It stops and it pushes outside. Through what we do. Or are we sneezing? The nature of coughing or sneezing, it's pushing all the things. The dirt or the ones. Viral bacteria from outside, it will push it outside. But when we smoke a lot, or those poisons, it's the cigarettes that hurt. The fences, the ones, that's the Malvi velvet eyelash. And then, it's no longer possible. It stops the elements from coming in. There are a lot of poisons at the moment. The smoke, or the dirt. It will go in, and it causes damage in our lungs. And that's why we have to stop smoking completely. Even the things that we smoke, or secondhand smoke, then we have to get rid of it completely. What's our second one here? That we should control. The air in our house. According to some reports, at the present time, in Vietnam, Hanoi, it's one of those places where it's very polluted. Right, we'll see that it's a red alert. So it's about the environment. Our air is being polluted. We find dust, or there's a lot of smoke. There's smoke coming from factories. Sometimes when we go home, there's air. It's clean. Than that, for those of us in that city, we should have an environment, especially in our homes. 2. Every family should have an air purifier to make SAO that will remove the poison is in our room. When people cook, everybody should turn on the hood so that it will remove those odors. Avoid the case. Let it get wet in our house. Because when it's moist like that, bacteria or mold, it will grow. And that's the thing. It will also be one of the causes. It leads to damage in the organ. It's our lungs. People can be. We're going to plant some trees. It's like a fern. Or some of these money trees. It's in our house. It's also going to be helpful for the job of filtering the air. It's also one of the very good ways. The thing that we 2. When cleaning the house, people should limit their detergent that smells a lot. When it's just our smell, but it's the chemicals, then we should use detergents. But the natural form would be better. Avoid that. There's a lot of things that we smell. It's very fragrant, but it's all chemicals. It's gone into our lungs, and it's affecting us. So those are some of the things that we should have. What a room is. The air in the room it will be the best. The best is, everybody should have an air purifier in their house, and often we should clean that filter. Well, it would be better. If we were in the country, it would be a mess. In the countryside, it is usually the air will be much cleaner compared to our city. The third thing that Dr. Ngok wanted to share with everyone, it's a method it calls pastoral drainage. then this method will be used by us. It works because at the present time, nearly all hospitals, in the respiratory departments, what are the doctors doing? For the patients, are suffering from lung disease. And often people will have movements. It's like fluttering. We have a bed. We lie down and then flutter to help show. That discharge, the mucus is in that alveoli, it's going to be expelled outside. It's going to flow out in our airway. It's going to open up our airways. And we can still do this. Right in our house. People can do it ourselves. In a very simple way. We just need to use some. It's our pillows. By what is, we lie straight out in the middle of the house. Or in bed. And we put it on the pillow on our leg. That's under our ass. Let's push the whole slope. We are down. And then, we're starting our breathing exercises. We inhale deeply through our mouths. Then with the nose. Breathe slowly through your mouth. And we're going to try to make SAO for the breathing time. It's going to take twice as long to inhale. And we do that. Repeat about 2 to 3 minutes. Then it would be to help the secretions. Especially after, on an evening when we're sleeping. Right? Then the discharge. It's going to be stagnant in the alveoli. It will flow outside. It will do what the road does. Breathe, it will be more open. So that's the first exercise. That's the second exercise that we can apply. That's us, the slouching position. And we're counting. The whole pillow in our hip. The goal is to push the whole thing. What is the trend? Its head will be lower at the hips. Then it will also help the secretions inside. The alveoli, the dirty residue. It's going to be thrown outside. And also with the breathing in and the breathing out. Exhalation is twice as long as inhalation. And we're going to do 2 to 3 minutes of that. The third movement of the postural gyrus is, our position is to lie down. And in this position, we're pillows. It's in our stomachs. Let's push the whole thing. Our stomachs are up. Our back tends to bend like that. Also, the purpose of leaving the trend is that it's going to be a downhill run. Of our alveoli. To push all the secretions. Then people can do these exercises every early morning. Because after every night we sleep. The secretions in the lungs, it's going to stagnate a lot. The second thing we can do is we can do it before going to bed, because so many people when we go to bed, we have these secretions. It will reveal, and we have conditions that are cough or choking. Then we're going to do these moves. Do it after dinner. Because when we eat, maybe it'll lead to a condition called reflux. Maybe we can do it after. Wake up or before you go to bed. We do these drainage movements. Posture like this, it's great for everyone. Especially those we've got pathological problems. What's our fourth thing about breathing? That is, we'll have exercises for the lungs. Then 4, with these exercises for the lungs, Dr. Ngok will divide it into 2 groups. The first group, these are cardio-related exercises, or running. So these are the exercises. Dr. Ngok has said to everyone before about exercises that keep the heart healthy, right? And when his heart is healthy, it'll provide oxygen. Take it up to the lungs, get blood to the lungs, it's better. And it's also going to make our lungs better. And healthier, so people can spend about 30 minutes. Up to an hour a day. We jog. We either walk or we do aerobics. Then it's going to help not just the heart, but the lungs. It will also become healthier. That's for the aerobic exercise. Make the lungs a second exercise, the group. In this group of exercises, we'll have a second group of exercises. It's an exercise that helps what works. The ability of the lungs to function. It's become more effective. So here we are. It's our breathing exercises. So for breathing exercises like this, people have 2 types of breathing exercises. The first is that we do the diaphragm breathing exercise, or the pursed lip breathing exercise. So the pursed lip breathing exercise is very simple. So that we can follow. By what we sit like sitting in meditation. Or we can sit in a chair like this. Then we inhale deeply through our noses. And hold your breath. Then we breathe out slowly through our mouths. We close our lips. We breathe out slowly. And it's the same. The time to breathe out. It's got to be twice as long as it takes to breathe in. What we do like this is what we do. It makes a volume in our lungs. It will also it works better. It does what it's capable of, and it will also work. It will be better. That's the first exercise. What's our second exercise? It's a diaphragm breathing exercise. Well, for this exercise, it's beyond that. It helps with that. Our lungs, it's the diaphragm that helps with the breathing. It's the amount of air it circulates. It will be better. Normally, we're mostly using the chest to create negative pressure. But now, we use the diaphragm as well to create negative pressure. Dr. Ngok has a video that shows how to breathe. Then I'll leave the link to the video in the description or comment below. Then everyone can see more. That's our video. And the last one, that doctor. The fifth thing Dr. Ngok wants to share with everyone here. It's something that's food. The food groups. It helps with the detoxification of our lungs. Is essentially in the food group. In this food group, it's mainly about using food. Or foods that have antioxidant capacity. It's going to protect the cells. The organs in our bodies. It's not just the lungs, that all the organs in our bodies. In this food group, the first. It's something. It's green tea. Try to drink about 2 glasses of green tea a day. But remember, don't spray with tea. It's a lot of lemon tea now. What house? It's a great thing to look at tea. We make a teapot and we drink. And there's a study in Korea that shows. That's what people are. I drink 2 cups of tea a day. It feels like the functioning of the lungs. It's better than people who don't drink. Because of the green tea, it's not just the lungs, but there's a lot of other effects. Because of the antioxidant content of green tea, it's a lot. It's very good for us. Out of lemon tea raw, then we'll have 1 more vitamin D. Vitamin D is also one of the vitamins. It is very good for our body. In addition to the body, the lungs, each one can be in addition to some foods that contain a lot of vitamin D, like in this salmon, this sardine and this tuna and this egg. This milk contains a lot of vitamin D. But remember that we're going to have to try to do SAO. That's exposed to the sun, at least 15 minutes a day. Then it metabolizes the vitamin. If that D becomes the active form, it's out. It has a good effect on our bodies. Okay, and if we don't make contact, maybe people will be in the sun in the morning. That's a very good thing for us. Food as we have this apple. And we have this bell pepper. Or there's a lot of curcumin in this turmeric. They're all antioxidants too. And we can supplement these foods into our daily meals. It will also help with that. Support in the body. Antioxidants to protect the lungs. It's ours. In addition to the food we eat every day, then people can also add some of these forms. But the food function that it contains antioxidants. Like this vitamin E, whether it's vitamin C or protein, these are all substances. Antioxidants. It's like real KOs. Or we have glutathione. Dr. Ngok has some of the links about the products in the description or the comment below. Then people can be that we will refer to more. And that's the part that Gok's share is in. The ones. A way to help us. Maybe we're protecting our lungs. Let's go. It's best to purify our lungs. Or people's hips. If you see or give Dr. Ngok a turn like. Let him go and remember to subscribe to the channel. To maybe update some of the videos. The latest that Dr. Ngok can post. Don't forget to follow our channel. Get the latest videos every day. Bye-bye. Congratulations on watching all of Dr. Gok's videos. Today, to avoid missing Dr's next videos, you can subscribe to the Dr. channel. Jade in the center circle. You can also watch Dr. The Jade on the left, as well as the videos on the right. See you guys later.